now, actually. Okay, it's
Okay.
the recorder's on.
Okay.
Okay.
So on the quiz. So the question number 3, what requirements must be checked when conducting a hypothesis test comparing two means with independent samples? And I believe it's D, A, and B, because it needs
Yeah,
to be
me
a simple
too.
random sample and normally distributed.
Yeah, me too. Actually, the sheet in the homework for the preparation group helps a lot, especially the key sheet though. It's more
Yes.
clear, so yeah, it helped me a lot. With the test statistics for hypothesis tests comparing two means with independent samples, I thought the C score it cannot be because it was for the first part of the book, so I was not. The T score is not, but the F statistics is the test statistics that we use for this case of one sample with two a two means with an independent samples.
I don't remember hearing about F statistic.
Actually, it was in
Oh,
the book.
is that what that is? The F?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking for hours to that chart, and then I was like, what does this F mean? And then I was like, I Googled it, and then I found out why, and so I was like, okay.
Okay, well there you go then.
Okay, number 5.
Two samples are independent if letter B, knowing which subjects are in group 1 tells you nothing about which subjects will be in group 2.
Yeah, this is why are independent.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in. So if I am reading my little information correctly, number 6, what is the degrees of freedom? It would be 37.996.
Yes.
Okay. And then what is the sample standard deviation for Rexburg? Sample standard deviation 206.637.
Yes. We are lucky because that chart has the same, like both values are almost the same. They're the same actually. So you don't
Yeah,
have
that's
you
nice.
don't have to lose.
Okay, and then
What is the next number?
Sorry, what?
What is the next number?
8.
8. What is the test statistics? I found this minus 0.434.
Test statistic. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes. Negative 0.434.
Okay.
And then what is the p-value?
Mm-hmm.
And that is 0.666.
Yeah. I'm sorry. What is the correct decision based on the evidence? That we failed to reject the null hypothesis because the p-value is greater than 0.05, I think, right? No,
Yes.
0.10. Okay. I have a question. Well, because we didn't learn too much about that t-value, that test, the F statistics. I think we're still assume that the t-value is the t-value that shows in the chart. Actually, I was watching the chapter in the book too, and yeah, they just only mentioned the t-value. And a random question, the statistics. Anyways. Okay, so then they say, suppose that your alternative hypothesis is mu1 difference of mu2. What is the correct decision based on the evidence? And then my answer is fail to reject the null hypothesis because when the mu1 equals mu2, that means that it's a double tail. I forgot what is the other name of that. So because it's double, you have to multiply by 2. So 0.666, you have to multiply by 2. The U will be still higher than the alpha. level, so we still fail to reject the null hypothesis.
Yes.
Okay, number 12.
Okay. Now I get it all over again. So give me a minute. Okay.
I think number 12, because they say that the number of freshmen that they cook their meals is different from the number of freshmen from Colorado they actually cook their meals. So I think that the mu one it will be different from mu two. What do you think?
Okay. Appropriate alternative hypothesis.
Because they explained that it will be different. I mean, like I choose is different mu one from mu two because the null hypothesis actually they say that mu one equals mu two because we expect that the number of people from freshmen from Utah will cook their meals as the same as the number for the people from freshmen from Colorado they cook their meals. So we assume that these two groups are equals in our null hypothesis. However, when they say that you suspect, so that means that your alternative hypothesis will be different of the null hypothesis. That makes sense.
Okay, so it's B, right? Because
Yeah.
it doesn't say anything about whether or not you think one is greater than the other.
No, they say just you suspect that the freshmen from Utah cook dinners for freshmen for themselves a different number of times than freshmen from Colorado. I think actually that the word difference here help us a lot to figure out what would be our alternative hypothesis.
Okay. All right. So from this thing, I'm going to do graphs, legacy dialogues, histogram. Variable is the state. No. Variable is the freshman. State is the rows.
You already make sure that the computer put a code for Utah and for people from Colorado. It will be the third row.
Okay. Transform, automatic recode. The variable is the state.
The variable is state. For when you make the third column, the variable will be a state because you're trying to assign numbers to the states.
Okay, so I'm going to put state code.
I was doing that, like I was figuring out why the book they put like a child code or group code, and I was like, why they use that name? And then I was thinking, I was watching, I was trying to do it by myself, and then I make like a click in my head that oh yeah they assign numbers because the states thing that there are no there's no a quantity value, they are qualitative. So yeah, so this is why the computer world didn't understand that. So when they try to match it and process the information, the computer world didn't understand that. So this is why you have to put the code first. And each state has to have a particular code in order to be identified by the computer. This is why you have the third column.
So this time when I did that, the automatic recode, it doesn't give me the little box that says group 1, I need to put 1 in, and group 2, put 2 in.
Okay, do you want to do it again with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I'm missing a step.
Okay. So, okay.
Or maybe I just need to look at it and make sure.
Okay.
Well, because in the, like, it doesn't bring up the group 1 and group 2 box, but in the viewer, in the thing that shows all the information, it gives Colorado, it assigns that one to the number 1 and Utah to the number 2.
Oh, okay. So when you say automatic record, the variable new name will be a state.
Mm-hmm.
And you put like that state code.
Yeah.
You add new name and you put. Okay. This is the other thing. Yeah.
Maybe I don't need it then.
Okay. So yeah, Utah is number 2 and Colorado is number 1. But when you go to analyze, and you make the independent sample test, the group variable will be state code.
Oh, this is where it comes up. Okay, yeah.
And then the variable test will be freshmen. And then you click and select code, because if not, they're not going to allow you to go with that put on. And you put the group 1, assign letter 1, and group 2, letter 2. And you go to continue, and you go okay. And then you have your that one, your thing.
Okay, I was thinking it was in the other one, so I just got ahead of myself. Okay, so what is the test statistic?
Okay. My test statistic is minus 0.8845. I choose the bottom line because in the book says that for this class we're going to choose the which is the equal variance no assume, because we don't assume the mu1 equals mu2. So this is why we assume that the equal variance is no assume.
Okay.
So I choose the bottom one. So for me the test statistic is 0.0 minus 0.845. You agree?
Yes.
Okay. Then what is the p-value? The p-value for what is your p-value? Yeah.
0.410.
Yeah, me too. Number 15, we failed to reject the null hypothesis again because the p-value is 0.410 and the alpha level is 0.05. So the p-value is still lower, so we failed to reject the null hypothesis for that reason.
Okay, and then the 95% confidence interval. What is the lower limit of this confidence interval? And it's 3 decimal places. So it's negative 5.137.
Yeah.
And then 17, the upper is 2.204.
Okay. We agreed then.
All right.
Let me.
Just a minute.
Is it this score? Oh, the p-value was wrong. And then all of this.
Oh.
We make two mistakes.
Okay.
It was definitely fantastic. Statistic, it was wrong. Yeah, that's right. I didn't mention in the book. And then my husband, he told me the same thing. I will kill him now. Just kidding, Eric. Okay. Well, it was nice to work with you, Almayer.
Yeah. Oh, do we need to go over the homework?
Go to bed. Have a wonderful dreams.
Thanks. Oh, sorry. Do we need to go over the preparation, the group work?
I'm sorry?
Do we need to go over the preparation work? Like the...
Actually, you know, do you remember that when we do the hangouts early, my computer ran out of batteries, so all the things that I put it in the thing, all the things they're loose, so
they're gone.
I don't have it.
Dang.
I was redo it though because I was gonna like remember things, but yeah, my computer lose most of the stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful night, Maya. Bye.
Thanks, you too. Bye.